Online go-getters, my name is Grace and I'm back with another Printbest lesson. This is a two-part lesson, and in part one, which I'll be sharing with you today, is an overview of Facebook ads and why they're important. We're going to be talking about why this is one of the most powerful advertising platforms out there. I'll also be discussing Facebook Pixel and conversion tracking, which are influential marketing tools that will help you determine what users to interact with for your Facebook ads. So by the end of part one, you should have a full understanding about Facebook Pixel and conversion tracking so that you know who to market your Facebook ads to. At the end, I'll also be sharing what's to come in part two, so be sure to keep watching. Now, before I get into it, if you aren't subscribed to our channel and like what you're seeing so far, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you like what you see by the end of part one, give us a like or a heart. Don't forget, we're releasing new content twice a week, so if you love what we're publishing, turn on that notification bell so that you're up to date on what's to come. Now, let's talk about Facebook ads and why they're such a powerful tool for marketing and advertising your content. Before we get started, if you want to learn more about social media marketing in general, we have another Printbest lesson video which gives a general overview about the must-knows about social media marketing. I've linked that in the description below. Now, why are Facebook ads such a successful method of advertising? Number one, you can advertise to up to 1.6 billion unique users. 2, Facebook has more data than any other social media platform. 3, their ad targeting capabilities are the best in history. 4, their ad platform is driven by audiences, not by search. 5, it has greater scalability and viral benefits than any other traffic source. And 6, it does not require a modified marketing approach. In order to run a successful ad campaign so that you can get the biggest ROI on the dollar spent on your Facebook ads, here's what you should know. Number one, micro-targeting is absolutely critical. The difference between macro-targeting and micro-targeting is that macro-targeting is essentially your target market. It's honing in on the best market who will buy your products and services. Micro-targeting is even more specific, where ads can target certain locations and demographics. The group that is interested in purchasing your goods and services is much smaller than you think. 2, Facebook users don't want to be sold to. They need to be nurtured. Facebook is content-driven. Users don't go on Facebook to look at ads. In order for a user to look at your ad, you need to get them consumed in your marketing process. This can be done via an incentive or solving a problem that they might have. 3, content as a component of marketing is critical. If you don't have great content, your marketing strategy won't be successful. You need to be specific with your content. The more specific the approach is, the better. On Facebook, you want to run ads that aren't necessarily applicable to all people, so be specific. Number 4, marketing at the right point in the process is crucial. The right point being knowing exactly where people are interacting with you and your Facebook advertising. Facebook Pixel is important here, and I'll get into Facebook Pixel in just a second. You can know who went into your site and downloaded a particular resource, or who read your blog posts, etc. So knowing what you need to put in a specific ad in front of these types of people who just saw this content is an amazing marketing tactic. Now, before you go and start running Facebook ads, it's important to have your Facebook conversion tracking set up first. I've mentioned this term previously, but to be clear, Facebook uses the 1 pixel process for all conversion tracking now. Essentially, this is code that will be on all of your pages. So when someone loads a page, it will produce this 1 pixel by 1 pixel image that is sent to the Facebook server, allowing them to track certain things such as visited pages. So for example, if someone goes to your homepage, the pixel loads, and this tells Facebook to keep track of this individual's activity. Facebook is able to sync this activity by the user account. So what this means is if you visit a certain web page where the Facebook Pixel code is embedded, it will track your activity when you visit other websites and as your cookie builds. This will trigger Facebook to show you relative ads based on the pages that you visited. On the one hand, this might seem a bit of an invasion of privacy or kind of Big Brother-ish, but on the other hand, it's a powerful marketing tool because Facebook is able to use this data to track higher conversions. From this, when you put your Facebook code on all of your pages, Facebook will track 9 different events within their conversion tracking. Inside of the code, for specific pages, you can change a little bit of the code itself, which is called an event. This is called creating an event tag. For example, if you're collecting opt-ins, on the opt-in thank you page where you could put in the event code and set the event as a lead. So when you go back to Facebook ads, you can track these conversions as leads. The 9 Facebook events you can track include view content, search, add to cart, initiate checkout, add payment info, make purchase, lead, and complete registration. Now, one thing I want to mention is that when you set up Facebook Pixel, it should be with Google Tag Manager. You can set up Facebook Pixel on all your website pages so you're able to track which users visit which pages, therefore targeting particular audiences and the why, what, where, etc. So one thing you need to do is on certain pages set up certain events. For example, the add to cart page, thank you page, etc. Google Tag Manager will help you trigger these conversions. For further learning, we've linked the instructions on how to set this up from the Facebook Help Center in the description below. So there you have it. After watching this, you should have the basic knowledge about what Facebook ads are and some of the must-knows about conversion tracking and Facebook Pixel. If you want to learn more or you have any follow-up questions, we'd love to hear from you in the comments. In part 2 of this Printbest lesson, which will be live next week, I'll be sharing the importance of Facebook ads, how you can create them, the Facebook ad hierarchy, developing goals and strategies, and we'll also be examining the various Facebook ad models, so be sure to stay tuned for that. So what did you think of this video? Give it a like or a heart and subscribe to the Printbest channel where we make videos to help you market your small business. Be sure to also hit that notification bell for more content coming your way twice a week. Good luck, Facebook marketers. Again, my name is Grace. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.